Tony Stark is in the DorkLair. Welcome to another DorkLair collecting video. Today I'm taking a look at this OldBoy Customs Tony Stark head called the Man of Iron head sculpt from OldBoy. This was a pre-order item. They only do a single run. So again, if you're looking for this, you'll have to look in the aftermarket. This is a review to give you a sense of the kind of work that OldBoy does. And if you like this kind of work, you're going to want to follow OldBoy CTTS on Facebook, on Instagram to get in on future pre-orders, such as the next run that they are doing, which is going to be a collaboration with Tony May, who does a lot of suits and sculpts and custom items. They are doing a Dark Knight Returns Mezco alternate head, all Mezco. So then another Wolverine head sculpt, and they're also going to be doing a Punisher head sculpt. So three of the most highly sort of sought after Mezcos are doing some alternate heads for them, some custom heads, and this Tony Stark looks great. You can see the skin tones on this guy if I turn the brightness down just a little bit. Very realistic, even though this is a comic version. This is a very classic debonair kind of looking mustachioed look for Tony Stark, and the flesh tones are really nice. OldBoy does a great job of giving a realism to their sculpts, even though it is still very reminiscent of like the original comic book look of Tony Stark. So really nicely sculpted hair. Some people have said that they think this might be a recast or like an alteration or resculpt of the Doctor Strange head. I'm not 100% sure because I don't have that in hand, but I definitely see some similarities there, especially in the eyebrows, the eyes and stuff. But definitely a lot added onto it too, especially the way this hair is. I do have one little issue. If you look at the jawline there's like a chip that came out of it. But that's really not a big deal to me. Looking straight on, it just looks fantastic. You can see the mustache is both sculpted in and painted on there. And nicely centered eyes. Eyebrows look really good. And again, the flesh tones have pinks and a little bit of almost that kind of grayish stubble in there to give it a lifelike look. Very impressed with this head sculpt. Really nice. And again, like, you can't really just go out and buy one right now. It's one of those things where if you like this thing, pay attention to OldBoy's social media, and you'll be able to order the next one that comes around. If you want to take a look at another custom head by OldBoy, you can look back for my classic comic book Hulk figure. It's like a modified SH Figure Arts, and that's an OldBoy paint job there, so you can take a look at that. And yeah, so real quick, I just want to mention this particular Iron Man suit because I'm not actually going to do a review on this one. I've already done a review on both of the other two. As you can see in the background, I've done a review of the Model 42 and of the regular version. This is the Previews exclusive stealth suit, and it's got that like real deep blue, almost violet look to it, matched with this lighter sort of sky blue there on the arms and legs. And it's nice. It's sort of middle range where you have the super matte finish of the black and gold Model 42, and then you have the super shiny, almost like candy apple red, hot rod red of the classic suit. This is sort of in between those two, not super shiny, not super flat or matte, but otherwise it's all exactly the same. This one has a red arc reactor, as does the Model 42, and then the Classic has a blue arc reactor. Looking at the back, you can see they're standing in a Hall of Armor pieces. They're a little tight fit. These are the SH Figure Arts Hall of Armor pieces, and the Mezcos are a lot bigger than the SH Figure Arts, but I don't know. I still like the way they look. I think it's pretty cool. It's just a little bit of a tight squeeze in there. So if you want to have like a big towering space for them to be in, You know, they're probably a little small, but still looking pretty cool in my opinion. I actually kind of hope they make 1 or 2 more suits because I do have 4 Hall of Armor pieces, and I think it would be cool to have all of them with a suit in there. So yeah, so OldBoy CTTS, this head sculpt is awesome. All of their work is really cool. You should check them out on Facebook and Instagram and get in on that next pre-order. That should be up soon. They usually go up for maybe a week or 2, and you'll have plenty of time to put in an order if you want one of their custom pieces. So thanks for watching, and until next time, may the force be with you.
DorkLair.